Stereotypes usually don't come from nowhere. Now, let me say that positively. Stereotypes usually have their basis in some fact, even stereotypical beliefs. And that's why when singer-songwriter Scott Wesley Brown released his comedic song in 1988, we thought it was funny because he was reflecting and commenting on a stereotypical belief held at the church that time about what it meant to really follow Christ closely. The name of that song was "Please Don't Send Me to Africa." Now, just for a little bit of context, Africa at that time, rightly or wrongly, was synonymous for deprivation and hardship, for danger and disease. And so the song said, "Please don't send me to Africa. I don't think I got what it takes. I'm just a man. I'm not a Tarzan. I don't like lions, gorillas, or snakes." And so, as I said, the song was funny, though corny. And please, if you Google this song and listen to it, please don't say "bless their hearts" about those of us who were adults at the time, as if we thought that we were listening to high church music. We didn't. We knew that it was silly. We knew that it was funny. So just give us that at least. But it did resonate with and reflect this belief that if you get too close to the Lord, if you get too serious about following him, he will send you to Africa. It reflected the belief that following the Lord requires deprivation and hardship and danger and disease universally. Every follower of Christ, that's required. And so the conclusion, don't follow Christ too closely. Or at least don't let him know that you're willing to follow him too closely. Or at least bargain with the Lord, as the singer in the song did. Tell the Lord all the other things that you are willing to do. Otherwise, he will send you to Africa. Now, I have chosen a safe example of a stereotypical belief from over 30 years ago, but I'm going to stop the video now so that you and I can come back to the present, because we have our own beliefs about what following Christ closely looks like. And so I want you to do this. I want you to paint a word picture of what you believe following Christ closely looks like for you. What do you believe that following Christ closely might require of you? What might you withhold of yourself from the Lord because you fear if you give it, he will take it, and your following might then become difficult or dangerous or marked by deprivation? So do that. And then, now listen, then, if you don't want to go to Africa, then you got to come back for the next video. Because in the next video, we're going to see that following Christ closely, allows for a great variety of things. Following Christ is not a one-size-fits-all. Through his providence, God is creative. He uses many different kinds of people with many different gifts and many different passions. And so the thing is that you and I, we must know what it looks like for us as individuals to follow Christ closely. You and I must know what it looks like for us as individuals to follow Christ closely. So answer those questions. Paint that word picture. When you've done that, then I'm going to ask you to read the passage once again for yourself. John chapter 21, verses 18 through 22. And when you have finished that, let's come back together and begin to talk about providence once again.